Hey everybody, this video today we're going to talk about the demand for steak, and we're going to compare that with quantity demanded of steak. So let's get to it. Here on our axis is price on the vertical axis and quantity on the horizontal axis, for steak of course. And this has a negative relationship. As prices go up, people want less steak, so we would be here on the demand curve, and as prices go down, people want more steak. So the demand curve is going to show the relationship between price on the vertical and quantity demanded on the horizontal. Let's assume that the price right now is $3.30. Then we would have 220 units demanded. If the price were to rise, then consumers would want to buy less steak, a decrease in quantity demanded from the price increase. If the price likewise were to fall for steak, then, not surprisingly, we would have an increase in quantity demanded. So, with that said, let's go to the comparison of demand curve and quantity demanded. The quantity demanded is going to tell you at each steak price how much consumers want to buy. The demand curve is going to plot the relationship between price and quantity demanded. The key part, though, of this demand curve is we are assuming many other things are going to be held constant when we sketch this demand curve. Every other factor that goes into our purchases of steak is going to be held constant. What factors are we referring to? Well, other determinants of steak demand, such as, well, beyond the steak price, taste and preferences. Someone who likes steak versus someone who doesn't like steak. Information we know about steak. The price of other goods, baked potatoes, shrimp, chicken. These are things that we consider when we sketch a demand curve for steak. Goods that we consume with steak are called complements. Goods that are consumed in place of steak are called substitutes. We also consider our income to be held constant when we sketch this demand for steak. We also hold the price of other goods constant when we sketch a demand curve for steak. Taste and preferences are held constant when we sketch a demand curve for steak. I hope this has helped you understand the difference between demand and quantity demanded, along with what we assume when we sketch a downward sloping demand curve. We assume a lot of factors are held constant.